Mine did not print the equal sign. So, okay, so when we're dealing with multi-step, it is important to realize, first of all, that the steps are pretty much always the same, but you need to be able to identify the difference between the two. Okay, so if we look at this, first of all, we're moving everything away from the letter. So everything over here that is in a number needs to be moved over there. Okay, so with multi-step, see how like there's an X and there's a number by it? You move that number last. Same thing here. We're going to move the 3 last. So you move the other one first. So on this one, what would get moved last? The 9, okay? Because it's by the letter. The 9 gets moved last. Okay, on this one, the 9 gets moved last. Okay, so that is a very important part. Okay, so if we're looking at number 1, the 1 needs moved first. How do I move a minus 1? Plus 1. Okay, so we're going to plus 1 on both sides. Okay, so those cancel. I got 10x equals, what is negative 191 plus 1? Close. Negative 190. Okay, and now this looks just like yesterday's. Okay, so what would need done next?
Divide 10.
Divide 10. Why is it divide 10?
Because there's a variable.
Okay, so it's divide 10 because 10x means 10 times x, okay, when they're right next to each other like that. Okay, and what is negative 190 divided by 10?
19.
Negative 19. Okay, so if we're looking at 3, what needs moved first? The negative 1. So we're going to say plus 1, plus 1. I got negative 3n equals, what is negative 1, or negative 4 plus 1? Negative 3. Okay, and then what needs done? Divide by negative 3. Okay, so we got n equals, what is negative 3 divided by negative 3? 1. Okay, 5 starts to look a little bit different because these are multi-step, okay? Again, if we think about it, what's it mean when something's right next to it? It means multiplication, okay? So see this like 6 on the outside? That means multiplication. So, first of all, there's really a 1 in front of this n, but behind that parentheses, okay? So, when we distribute, you're going to say 6 times 1. What is 6 times 1? 6. So we're going to get 6n for this first piece. Okay? And then what is 6 times 6? 36 equals 90. Okay? And so now what needs moved first?
36.
The 36 needs moved first. Okay? So we're going to say minus 36 on both sides. So I got 6n equals, what is 90 minus 36?
54.
Huh? 54? Okay, and then what needs done?
5 by 6.
Divide by 6. And what is that going to be? 9. Okay, look at number 7. What needs done first? Move the 6. Okay, so we're gonna, and it's a minus 6, so we're gonna add 6. Okay, so I got negative 2x is gonna equal what? What is negative 10 plus 6? Negative 4. And then what needs done? Divide by negative 2. So you get x equals 2. Okay, number 9 looks a little bit different. Why? What's different about that one? Okay, there's a fraction on there, okay? So, when you're dealing with a fraction and you're solving, you have to move the bottom first, okay? That's always, you gotta move the bottom first. And it kind of works the same, so like, you can see here that like this is closest to the x, okay? Or this is closest to the end. Those things are gonna need to move last. So, this one is closest to the end on the top row. It kind of goes together, so it's going to need move last, okay? So, and if you think about it, if you just had like this, n over 11, okay, equals 2, how would you move that? We did it yesterday, huh? How would we move that? You would multiply it, okay? So we're still going to multiply it. It works the same as just like yesterday, okay? So we're still going to multiply it. So we're going to say times 11 times 11. So I got 7 plus n equals what? What is 2 times 11? 22. And then what needs moved? The 7. How do I move it? We're going to minus 7. What is 22 minus 7? 15, somebody agree? Okay, 11. What needs moved first? 7. Okay, why is it the 7? Why do we move the 7 first? Yeah, okay, because we're always going to divide or multiply last, okay? So, and the 10 is connected to the b, so you got to do the 7 first. Okay, so we're going to say minus 7, minus 7. So I got 10b equals 70. And then what needs done? Divide by 10. We got b equals 7. Okay, 13. What needs done first? Yeah. Okay, so really we can put a 1 in front of this one. Right? And we're going to say negative 7 times 1. What is negative 7 times 1? Negative 7. V. Negative 7 times negative 5. Okay, it's going to be positive 35 equals 168. Okay, then what needs moved? The 35. I got negative 7b equals something. What is it? 132?
33.
133? Okay. And then we're gonna divide by negative 7. What is 133 divided by negative 7?
14.
Four-
Or, sorry, 19.
19?
Yeah, so it'd be negative 19.
Negative 19. Okay, 15. What needs done first? The bottom number, okay? So how do we move that? Okay, if you don't know, flip over your page, look at the other one. How do we move that bottom number? What did we do first? We multiplied, and what are we gonna be multiplying by? The 2, because it's on the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna say times 2 times 2. So I got x minus 1 equals, and it's gonna give me negative 14. Then what needs moved? The 1. So we're gonna say add 1, add 1. Okay, x is gonna equal negative 13. Negative 2 plus b equals 2. Okay, 17. What needs moved first? The bottom one. Yep, so we're gonna multiply by 6. Okay, so I got negative 2 plus b equals 12. Then what needs moved? 2. I'm gonna get b equals 14. Okay, 19.
The 3 needs to be moved,
Which 3?
the bottom one, like the fraction one.
Okay, so, and again, this goes back to what is closest to the v? This 3, right?
Yeah,
So that one gets moved last, okay? Whatever's closest to the letter always gets moved last, okay? So this 3 has got to get moved first. So I got b over 3 equals negative 3. Then what? How do I get rid of that 3 on the bottom? Multiply by 3. Okay, you guys have 10 to do on your own. 20 looks a little bit weird. I would probably write it like this and it might make a little more sense. It's negative 1 times 1k minus 3 equals 16. Okay, so add those two ones right there.